Hello, welcome to the live stream where we are practicing our English. Please ignore the baby chair. Por favor, ignoras la silla del bebé. We just had a baby 3 weeks ago. We just had baby 3 weeks ago. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks. Okay, let me get the teaching out, the questions. Today is a story called River Rafting. Today's story is called River Rafting. Okay? So let's go to the story. Let's share the screen. And everything works well. There you are. Pretty good. Okay. Let's get started. Yeah. Hello. My name is Mr. Peña. I am an English teacher from the United States. If you want to learn English, feel free to watch this video. We're going to be reading a passage and answering some questions. But before we begin, I want to offer you something for free. It's my 10-day English Grammar Manual Guide. Again, it's my 10-day English Grammar Guide. If you click on the link down below, you can download it for free. Si quieres una manual, una guía de gramático inglés, clique al link abajo y los puedes ordenar gratis. Also, if you join the Patreon, clicking down on the link below, you can join my WhatsApp community for free. The WhatsApp virtual community has a group of English language learners studying English just like you. I hope to see you there. Puedes agregar a mi grupo de WhatsApp gratis y a practicar con nosotros en una manera diaria. Now let's get started on today's lesson. River Rafting. The name of the story is River Rafting. It goes like this. Ron loved rafting. He was going on a rafting trip with his dad. First, Ron and his dad drove to the river. They picked a good spot to start. Then they got in their raft and paddled down the river. Ron's dad knew how to steer the raft. The river was so swift. The raft seemed to fly over the water. Ron and his dad spent the whole day rafting. That night, they camped beside the river. Ron laid down in his sleeping bag. He thought, what a great trip. So now we go to number 1. Underline and write B next to events in the beginning. Underline and write M next to events in the middle. And underline and write E next to events in the end. Okay, so we have B for beginning, M for middle, and E for end. beginning, middle, end. Let's get started. In the beginning of the story, it says, Ron loved rafting. He was going on a trip. Oh, first, Ron and his dad drove to the river. That right there constitutes B, what happened in the beginning. Then it says, then they got in their raft and paddled down the river. They got in their raft and paddled down the river. Finally, it says, that night they camped beside the river. So we're going to put the letter E for end. So in the beginning, Ron and his dad drove to the river. In the middle of the story, they got in their raft and paddled down. At the end of the story, they camped beside the river. So that's that. Now we're going to move on to number 2. Number 2 says, right here, how long did Ron and his dad spend rafting? That's a good question. We're going to do number 2 in the letter green, and we're asking how long. ¿Qué fue la cantidad, right, that they were rafting? Remember, rafting is like to ride a boat, boating, okay? But it's not on a boat, it's on a little canoe. So, what is the length of time that they went rafting? It says here, Ron and his dad spent the whole day rafting. Again, it says they spent the whole day rafting. So, lo hicieron el día entero, el día completo. They spent all day rafting. Awesome. Now our last sentence, our last question says, what might have happened after the end of this story? What might have happened after the end of this story? Okay. After the end, they finished rafting. It says Ron laid down in his sleeping bag. So what happened after is, most likely, Ron and his dad went to sleep. Why? Because they laid down in their sleeping bag. So, obviamente durmieron. They most likely slept during the rafting. After they rafted. They went river rafting, so they slept. So what do we mean by river rafting? Have you ever seen people go river rafting? It's like a balloon canoe. That right there is called river rafting. So that's what they did. I should have put this in the beginning, but that's river rafting. Now, in this case, that is a group of people that are rafting through the river. A big group of people. What you want to show is 2 people river rafting, Ron and his father. But there you go. So these are examples of river rafting. This here is the raft, and this here is the river. Awesome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that this lesson has helped you in your English language journey. Gracias por venir. If you want to learn more English and you want extra practice, join my Patreon community. It includes my English grammar manual, and you can join the WhatsApp community. I hope to see you in the Patreon. Just go to the Patreon, click on the link, it'll create a free account for you, and you go to collections, and you can join the WhatsApp group. If you join the community, you'll have downloadable resources, exclusive content only for patrons who join, and they get to join the WhatsApp. In the future, I'm going to be offering classes. I'll be offering English tutoring just for my patrons. So I hope to see you there. Take care and goodbye. Hello, my name is Mr. Peña. I am an English teacher from the United States of America. I'm here to teach you the English language. Today we're going to be reading a passage, a story, and then we're going to be answering some questions. Before we begin, I want to offer you something for free, un recurso gratis. It's my grammar manual, my 10-day English grammar manual. If you join the Patreon by clicking the link down below, you can get this for free as a download. And then for 15 minutes a day for the next 2 weeks, you can practice your grammar, the fundamentals of English grammar. And I'll give you an extra bonus. If you join the Patreon, you can also have access to the WhatsApp group. You can join my virtual learning community. Other students are learning English just like you. We get to practice in the WhatsApp group. I hope to see you soon. Now let's get started with today's lesson. The story is called Towers and Bridges. That's Towers and Bridges. Before we get started on that, let me show you a picture of a tower. That is a tower right there. I believe in Spanish it's edificio, but big and tall towers. And then we're gonna go over what we call bridges. Here's a bridge right here. That right there is a bridge. So we have towers on the left, and we have bridges on the right. So the name of the story is Towers and Bridges. Now let's get on to the passage. And move this a little down. There you go. Towers and Bridges. Andy and John loved building things. Andy liked to build towers. John liked to build bridges. Both boys loved art class at the museum. One day, they started a new project. Andy wanted to build a tower. John wanted to build a bridge. Neither one had enough cardboard boxes. Andy and John decided to work together. They would share the boxes. What could they make? They cut some boxes and joined them together. Soon, they had made a giant boat. Pretty cool. So let's get into the questions, the heart of this story. What do we know about the story so far? What are we looking at? Or what are they asking us is the better question. We're going to talk about their traits. Then we're going to talk about wants and needs. And then we're going to talk about actions. Andy's traits and John's traits. So, what do we know about John? It says, Andy liked to build towers. John liked to build bridges. So, Andy liked to build. Honestly, that's what we're going to write. John also liked to build. So, they are one and the same in terms of traits. Now we have wants and needs. Necesidades y ganas, right? What does Andy want? Andy wants to build towers. It says it right here. Andy wanted to build a tower. John wanted to build a bridge. So Andy build towers, John build bridges. But it also says, what do they need? It says here, neither one had enough cardboard boxes. So what they need were cardboard boxes. They both needed the materials called cardboard boxes. So Andy and John are going to need cardboard boxes to build their towers and bridges. So what do we have now? Actions. What did they actually do? Andy and John decided to work together. They would share the boxes. That's actually a good one. Andy and John decided to work together. They would share the boxes. So, work together. That's Andy, but that's also John. And share boxes. They would share the boxes because they wanted the materials so that they could help each other build. Now remember, towers is on the left, and we have bridges on the right. And there's another word there. Here's a vocabulary word for the day: cardboard. We had towers, we had bridges, and we had cardboard. What in the world is cardboard? This is what it is. We have cardboard boxes, we have cardboard bridges, but we have the material called cardboard. And so we're going to actually find a picture to show you what a cardboard tower looks like and what a cardboard bridge looks like. So just give me one moment. We have cardboard tower. If you were making a cardboard tower, what would it look like? It would look something like this. See that? Now, if you were building a cardboard bridge, you would use the same materials, but it'll look something a little bit more like this. A very simple cardboard bridge. So we have a cardboard tower on the top and a cardboard bridge on the bottom. And then we just simply have cardboard on the left. The material called cardboard. So towers, bridges, and cardboard. The story was called Towers and Bridges. And our characters were Andy and John. Thank you for joining me. I hope this story has helped you. I'm going to leave the notes down below, and then we're going to get to our next story. But if you're joining me on the live stream, just give me a couple of minutes. So I hope this has helped you with your English. I hope this has helped you learn more or less the elements of the English language. Remember, if you want extra practice, join my WhatsApp group by clicking on the link down below. In our virtual community, we practice on a daily basis. I hope to see you there. And if you join the Patreon, just click on the menu item that says Collections, and it'll take you to the WhatsApp group and the downloadable resource. All right, give me one moment while I prepare the next story. I'm just preparing the story. Just give me 1 minute. So we have the story called Playing the Fool. And then we're going to answer some questions over here to the right. It says, read the details underlined about Nikki and Kate playing the fool. What action did Kate take to solve her problem? We're going to start in about a minute. I'll be right back. But while I'm gone, take advantage if you're in the live stream. Go ahead and read the story and try to answer the questions, okay? Give me 1 moment. Hello, welcome to my tutoring channel. My name is Mr. Peña. I teach you how to speak the English language. Today we're going to be reading a story and we're going to be answering some questions. But before we get started, I want to offer you a free gift, un regalo gratis. It's my grammar manual. You can download it for free and join the virtual WhatsApp community by simply clicking on the link down below. The link will take you to my Patreon membership, which is free, es gratis. And then from there, you can download the manual and you can join the WhatsApp group. I hope to see you in the community. Now let's get started with today's story. We are going to read a story called Playing the Fool. Playing the Fool. Now, what is a fool? Well, the best thing I can do is show you a picture. A picture of a fool. A fool used to be, what we call a clown, un tonto, right? Or a joke. That's a fool. We call these people a fool because that's how they act. It used to be for entertainment. Now it's an insult. A clown's play like a fool. So, let's go ahead and read the passage now. Playing the Fool. Everyone was excited about the school play. The star of the show would play the brave queen, Gilda. All the players met on the stage. Both Kate and Nikki wanted to play Gilda. After the tryouts, The parts were posted. Nikki would play Gilda. Kate would play the court fool. Nikki laughed at Kate. Kate was upset. Finally, Kate decided to do her best. She practiced every day. When the play opened, the fool made everyone laugh. The crowd loved the fool. Kate made the fool the star of the show. So that was the story called Playing the Fool. We're going to go ahead and complete number 1 through 3. Number 1 says, read the details underlined about Nikki and Kate. Okay. What is one detail that tells you about Nikki? What detail tells you about Kate? Well, it says here that Nikki laughed at Kate and Kate was upset. But it also says Kate decided to do her best. So, one detail about Nikki. Nikki is mean. Nikki is a bully. Una abusadora. Nikki is mean. Kate was a hard worker. Kate worked hard because even though they laughed at her, she decided to do her best. Hard workers do their best. So, she had perseverance. Perseverancia. Perseverance. That's Nikki, okay? I'm sorry, that's Kate. Kate was the one that did her best. Number 2. What action did Kate take to solve her problem? What was the action that she took? How did she solve her problem? It says here that she practiced every day. So I'm going to say it again. In order for Kate to solve her problem, she practiced every single day. That is how Kate fixed her issue. That is how she fixed her problem. Lastly, how does Kate's attitude change? Her attitude. How does it change? Interesting. Is it in the beginning of the story or the end of the story? Well, it says here, everyone was excited about the play. However, it says that Kate was upset. Then, the fool made everyone laugh. The crowd loved the fool. Kate made the fool the star of the show. So Kate won at the end. So, at first, Kate was upset. In the beginning, Kate was upset because they were laughing at her. Then, she entertained everybody. Or then, she exercised self-discipline. So in other words, then she entertained everyone. So she went from being upset to being the star of the show. That is how Kate changed from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. Here, Kate was upset, and then here, Kate was excited or happy. or entertaining. That's Kate. That is how her attitude changed. She went from being upset to being the star of the show. If you have any questions, feel free to write it down in the chat below. Go ahead and comment on the stream. Thank you for joining me. I hope that we practice our English and this helped you learn a little bit about language. If you want extra practice, if you want extra help, join my free Patreon community. I post exclusive content, downloadable resources, and an invitation to my WhatsApp group. I hope to see you there. Take care and goodbye. I am back. I have returned. We are going to be doing phonics. So, I'm just going to say hello for the YouTube video, but we're about to work with diphthongs. We're just going to be practicing las fonéticas, okay? So, phonics, basically. We're going to be pronouncing words O-I, O-U, O-W. So, let's get started right about now. Hello, my name is Mr. Peña. Welcome to my tutoring channel. I teach you how to master the English language. Yo te enseño inglés. Before we get started, I want to offer you something for free. Un regalo gratis. It's my 10-day grammar manual. Learn the basics of English grammar in 10 days. You can get this for free by clicking on the link down below. Es un recurso gratis, pero tiene que juntar el link abajo. Also, if you get this for free, you can also join my WhatsApp community. In the WhatsApp, we practice English every single day. Voice calls, llamadas, mensajes de audio, and so on and so forth. I hope to see you there. Now let's get started with today's English lesson. We're going to be saying these words out loud. Repeat after me. Mouse. About. Blouse. Repite conmigo. Repeat after me. Bounce. Rebound. Bounty. Allow. Mouth. Pound. Counter. Council. Cloudy. Flower. Howling. Towel. Browse. Clown. Down. Appoint. Power. Crowd. Counter. Flower. Ground. Plow. Boiling. Choice. Poison. Jointly. Voice. Cowboy. Employ. Oyster. Annoy. Spoil. And noise. Now it's your turn. I'm going to highlight the word and then you say it. Ready? Bounty. Allow. Down. Appoint. Voice. Cowboy. Employ. Jointly. Power. Clown. Mouth. Rebound. Bounce. Found. Browse. Crowd. Poison. Oyster. Blouse. Counter. Towel. counter, choice, annoy, spoil, boiling, flour, howling, counsel, about, mouse, cloudy, flower, ground, plow, noise. These are our phonetic words for today. Now we're going to look for the words that have these same sounds in these sentences, and then we're going to highlight them. So if you're watching the video, pause it, read the sentences out loud, and then look for the words and try to highlight them. Or take a picture and circle. Toma una foto y cliquean las palabras en sus celulares. And then click pausa and then continue. So here's the sentence. The boy is browsing around the toy store. The boy is browsing around the toy store. Here are the words. Boy, browsing around, toy, and store. Here are 5 words with the same sound that we heard before. Now we go to our next sentence. This compound is an alloy made of 2 metals. This compound is an alloy made of 2 metals. So we have compound, alloy. I think that's it. Yeah. No, we're good. This compound and alloy. Now we go to our third sentence. The crowd will join together as one voice in a loud cheer. The crowd will join together as one voice in a loud cheer. Crowd, join, voice, and loud. Our last sentence is right here. The royal family appointed only those who were loyal to them. Let's read it again. The royal family appointed only those who were loyal to them. Royal, appointed, loyal. So, our words are boy, browsing, around, toy, store, alloy, compound, crowd, join, voice, loud, loyal, appointed, and royal. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this lesson has helped you with your English. Remember, if you want extra help with English and you want to learn with me, grab my grammar manual. Just click on the Patreon down below and it's going to look like this. Go to the collections and you'll get all the resources for free. Again, good luck with your English, and I hope to see you soon in the community. Take care, and goodbye. There is a baby. Hay un bebé crying. I gotta close the door. Tengo que cerrar la puerta. So give me one moment. But in the meantime, let me go on and put the next lesson. This one was diphthongs. Yeah. The next lesson is going to be variant vowels. Right. So we're going to be doing vowels now. We're going to go ahead and read these words. Such as regroup. There it is. Yeah. Variant vowels. We're also going to be working with these sentences. Troops salute to pay tribute to the flag. All right, I'm going to be putting that up. I'll be right back. All right, let's get started. Hello, my name is Mr. Peña. I teach you how to speak the English language. I'm an English teacher from America. Today we're going to be working with phonics, fonética inglesa, English phonics. Before we get started, I want to give you a free gift, un regalo gratis. It's called my English Grammar Manual. In 10 days, you can master the fundamentals of English grammar. Es un librito pequeño que enseña las fundamentales de gramático inglés. Also, if you click on the link down below, you can join the Patreon community for free, the WhatsApp virtual community for free. I hope to see you there. Good luck. In the WhatsApp community, we practice our English together. It's gratis, but you gotta click on the link in the description. Now, today we're going to be going over variant vowels. So the vowel sounds that have these strong U sounds. So I'm going to go ahead and point the word to the word. I'm going to say it, and then you repeat after me. Voy a decir la palabra, y después tú la repites. Regroup. Coupon. Crouton. Cougar. Through. Moody. Noodles. Goodbye. Barefoot. Loose. Spool. Afternoon. Juice. Crooked. Smooth. Soothing. Spoon. Cooked. Truthful. Wood. Stool. Proof. Drooping. Wool. Nephew. Cruise. Chewing. Renew. Igloo. Fewest. Refuse. Pollute. Spruce. Music. Stew. And tulip. Now, I'm going to highlight the word, and then you say it. And then I will correct you. Moody. Lo digas tú y después yo lo voy a corregir. Noodles. Cooked. Truthful. Fewest. Refuse. Pollute. Igloo. Wood. Spoon. Goodbye. Through. Cougar. Barefoot. Soothing. Stool. Renew. Spruce. Music. Chewing. Proof. Smooth. Loose. Crouton. Coupon. Spool. Crooked. grouping, cruise, stew, tulip, nephew, wool, juice, afternoon, regroup. Now, we're going to go to our sentences. I'm going to read the sentences, so try to read them by yourself and then identify which ones have the sounds that we heard before. It says, here's our first sentence. The troops salute to pay tribute to the flag. The troops salute to pay tribute to the flag. So we have troops, salute, and tribute. Very good. Now our next sentence says, Lucy should put the toothbrush in the bathroom. Lucy should put the toothbrush in the bathroom. So it says, Lucy should put toothbrush, bathroom. So the room part and then the tooth part. So it's the part that says tooth and the part that says room. That's the one that we're looking at. Now we go to our third sentence, which says the students in the classroom drew in the new books. The students in the classroom drew in the new books. So we have books, new, drew, classroom, and students. It's the stu part of students and the room part of classrooms. And now our last sentence, which says, a group of children walked by the drooping dogwoods on a gloomy afternoon. Let's repeat it again. A group of children walked by the drooping dogwoods on a gloomy afternoon. So group, drooping, dogwoods, gloomy, and afternoon. Remember, it's the noon part, gloomy, droop from the drooping, and then the woods. So, here are the words: troops, salute, tribute, bathroom, toothbrush. Should put Lucy, students, classroom, drew, new, books, dogwoods, drooping, group, gloomy, and afternoon. These are all the words that have the specific oo sound that we listened to before. Remember to write these words down in a list and practice your pronunciation every single day. This is Fonética Inglesa. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, if this is your first time watching me, and you want extra practice with your English, I want to invite you to join my Patreon. If you click on the link down below, you can join my Patreon for free, gratis. And when you join my Patreon for free, you can get my grammar manual absolutely free, and you can download it as a resource to help you with your English, and you can join my private English WhatsApp community. I hope to see you there. Take care and goodbye. All right. So that was English. That was phonics. So we did reading comprehension, and then we did phonics. Now, we're going to be doing grammar. Gramática. The last grammar thing we did was combining sentences with nouns. Buenas, si quieres saludar, ponga su nombre en el chat. If you want to say hello, put your name in the chat while I prepare the next lesson, which is going to be based on phonics. The name of the lesson will be about singular and plural nouns. So I'm just getting ready. No need to rush. Singular and plural nouns. Pronouns. There you go. Singular and plural pronouns. I'm getting the lesson ready, because before we combined sentences with nouns. So where is my worksheet? There it is. Here is the worksheet in which we will practice. I'm just getting the lesson ready, okay? I'm just going to take about a minute. In between each lesson, entre cada lectura, puede llamar y podemos practicar conversaciones. You can click on the link down below, call in, and practice our English. The next thing we're doing is reading each sentence. Circle the correct pronoun. Sounds good. Take a couple of more minutes as a break. Hello, welcome to my tutoring channel. My name is Mr. Peña. I am an English teacher from the United States of America. I teach you how to speak the English language. Today, we're going to be going over pronouns. Before we get started, I want to offer you a free gift. Un regalo gratis. It's my grammar manual. You can practice or learn about the fundamentals of English grammar in 10 days. If you want it for free, just click on the link down below, join my Patreon membership, the free version, and you can download it. Si quieres estos gratis, usa el link abajo y grábalo. Now, if you join my Patreon, you can also participate in my free WhatsApp virtual community. Tengo una comunidad de WhatsApp. Other people are learning English just like you. You can join the community for free, but you gotta go and click on the link down below. I hope to see you there. So we have singular pronouns and plural pronouns. Singular pronouns will be in yellow. Plural pronouns will be in green. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of one or more nouns. One or more nouns. A pronoun can take the place of a name. When I talk about myself, right over here, when I talk about myself, I use the pronouns I or me. When I talk about a single person, I use the pronouns he, him, she, or her. When I talk to a person directly, I can say you instead of your name. When I talk about an object, I say it. No, that's also a pronoun. That's also a singular pronoun. There you go. Now, let's practice. Read each sentence. Replace the underlined word or words with the correct pronoun. Check to make sure that each pronoun matches its antecedent. In yellow, we're going to put the singular pronouns. In green, we're going to put the plural pronouns. So, yellow for singular, green for plural. Number 1. Jill wanted to play tennis because Jill thought the game was exciting. Actually, we're going to rewrite Jill, and instead of writing that, we're going to write she. So, Jill wanted to play tennis because she thought the game was exciting. We're going to replace Jill and add the word she, which is a pronoun. She is a singular pronoun that takes the place of Jill. That's what it's for. Next. Next up. We'll circle it. Number 2. When the twins came to visit, we made dinner for the twins. Okay, but we're not going to say the twins and then the twins, right? So what are we doing here? We're going to replace the twins with a pronoun. So when the twins came to visit, we made dinner for them. We made dinner for them. That's what we're going to do. Singular and plural. Number 3. Mr. Norton said, quote, Mr. Norton was once a pitcher on our own team. Okay. So I'm going to read it again. Mr. Norton said, Mr. Norton was a pitcher on our own team. Remember, Mr. Norton is the one talking. So we are going to use the plural, the singular pronoun I. To say now, Mr. Norton said, I was once a pitcher on our town team. Town team. Okay, that's what I meant to say. Now, number 4. My brother and I went to a football game, and my brother and I had the best seats. We want to replace my brother and I with a plural pronoun. So the plural pronoun would be we. And it's we because it's more than one. We had the best seats. So when my brother and I went to a football game, we had the best seats. Number 5. The teacher asked the class, will the class please stand up? We're going to replace the class with, again, the teacher asked the class, will you please stand up? Because he's speaking to a group of people, we're still going to be using the word you. And it's singular, because we're referring to one class. So the pronouns are she, them, I, we, and you. Now we move on to our next group of sentences. It says circle the correct pronoun. We're just going to put it in yellow. Okay? I'm not going to circle it. I'm going to put it in yellow. Okay, so Kim talked to her on the telephone. Kim talked to she on the telephone. No. Kim talked to her on the telephone. Number 7. The art teacher taught we how to make clay cups. The art teacher taught us how to make clay cups. Oh, remember that plural, so singular was going to be in yellow and plural was going to be in green. So singular in yellow, green for plural. Her and then us. Number 8. Bob told I to run faster and win the race. Bob told me to run faster and win the race. Which one's going to be? Bob told me. Bob told me to run faster and win the race. All right. Number 9. Were Angela and Madison in school today? They were not in their seats. Let's try the other one. Were Angela and Madison in school today? Them were not in their seats. They were not in their seats. Awesome. So, that's number 9. Last one, number 10. When our team won the game, the coaches were proud of we. When our team won the game, the coaches were proud of us. The coaches were proud of us. Pretty good. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. I also want to separate singular pronouns from plural pronouns. Plural. I was about to spell pronouns. And so let's keep our list. But remember, this is a list of our pronouns. Sometimes we have to make it singular. Sometimes we have to make it plural. So here's a chart. Are we ready? Which words were the singular pronouns? It was she. Oops. It was she, I. Let's make this a little bigger. All right. So pronouns that were singular were she, I, you, her, and me. Singular pronouns. And now we're going to go to, remember, pronouns that were singular. And now we're going to go over to plural pronouns. Which pronouns were plural? We had the pronouns such as them, we, us, they. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She, I, you, her, and me. Them, we, us, and they. That just about does it for today. This was our lesson on singular and plural pronouns. Singular and plural pronouns. I hope that this helped you with your English and that we're studying every single day. Remember, if you want extra help, join my Patreon community. In the Patreon community, all you got to do is go to the collections tab right here, and you can get our free resources, such as our grammar manual, and you can join our virtual learning community through WhatsApp. You can join the WhatsApp for free and download my English grammar manual. I hope to see you in the community. Good luck with your English, and I wish you and your family much blessings and prosperity. Take care and goodbye.